too. Maybe I would have stayed longer than the 25 days. Allow me to acknowledge the former executive mayors, including those that are late, Councillor Jeff Makubo, Councillor Jolie D. Matongo, Councillor Mpomo Erani. May their soul continue to rest in peace. Madam Speaker, umoya wami uyavuma. Namhlanje umoya wami uyavuma. Sizayiqhuba le nqola until 2026. Let me take this opportunity to acknowledge and appreciate the beautiful contest we have had with the most beautiful lady amongst ourselves in the chamber, Councillor Belinda. We had a very beautiful contest, and thank you very much. To the people of South Africa, as guided by our Constitution, Act 108 of 1996, let us remember that we are the people of South Africa. We must continuously recognize the injustice of our past. We must honor those who suffered for justice and freedom in our land. We must respect those who have worked to build and develop our country. We must believe that South Africa belongs to all who live in it. We are united in our diversity. The residents of Johannesburg, we must remember that we are winners. We are winners because many people want to live in our beautiful city. We are winners because we love Johannesburg. It is the place we call home. It is our first love, Councillor Maroon. Fellow councillors, let us pause and reset. Reset does not mean we start from scratch. It means we acknowledge our mistakes and we must apologize where we have failed the people of Johannesburg. It also means that we must celebrate our good story, and indeed, we do have a good story to tell. The people of Johannesburg task us with basic duties of making sure that the following happens. One, water comes out of their taps, lights come on, waste is collected, robots or traffic lights work, buses operate efficiently, people live in safe communities. This is not too much to ask for. The people of Johannesburg are depending on us for a better future. We have all gone through pain and sorrow, but you are wiser and stronger now. We must help the city to move beyond its complex challenges and find simple solutions that remind the people of Johannesburg why Johannesburg will always remain our first love. Please allow me to talk about 2024 moment. This is a significant moment for all South Africans. It is the moment where all South Africans interface with our democratic political system. This interaction resulted in a strong message that symbolized destruction and unity. The signal changed our political landscape. Today marks the realignment of the government of local unity. We cannot ignore elections outcomes. We are public servants and we must listen to the voice or the silence of the people we serve. Mao Zedong, in his book, In the Art of War, presents us with this warrior philosophy that states, I quote, "Generals are assistants of the nation. When the assistance is complete, the country is strong. When the assistance is defective, the country is weak," close quote. Like generals, politicians are assistants of the nation. Our conduct determines the strength of our nation. The 2024 moment calls for a reset. Johannesburg is the heartbeat of South Africa. To keep South Africa alive, we must implement the district development model. Alone, we will not solve problems affecting Johannesburg. We therefore call upon the provincial government to help us to implement our service delivery programs that changes lives. We call upon national government to effectively utilize Section 154 of the Constitution. Policy, planning, and coordination is critical to the success of Johannesburg. The National Department of Corporate Governance, supported by the South African Local Government Association, shaped our private sector framework. Therefore, this relationship is assisting us to address our technical challenges. We must accelerate implementation. Business and civil society are central to our development agenda. Without them, economic growth will not happen in Johannesburg. Growing the economy in Johannesburg must happen within the context of the district development model. As a minimum program for all of us, we must use the 2024-2025 financial year to stabilize local government and our city. By doing this, our economy will grow faster, young people will be in jobs, basic services will be enjoyed by all, and transformation will happen at a fast pace. Madam Speaker, please allow me to repeat. The 2024 moment requires us to listen. We are the sphere of government that is closest to the people. We must plan with our communities. This constitutional responsibility requires of all of us to move together. Our leadership change since 2016 has been very destructive and cannot be continued on this disruptive path. Cities are meant to be developmental, resilient, and sustainable because they shape the form of societies. To the media, we do not talk enough about the formation of Johannesburg. When Johannesburg was formed, the apartheid government deliberately built a spatial design that was not inclusive. When democratic local government happened in Johannesburg, we tried to break this pattern. Our land space is amongst the smallest in South Africa, and our population is the biggest, and it will continue to grow. We must rise above our day-to-day challenges so that we can reimagine a Johannesburg that is inclusive, colorful, and full of love. The Joburg 2040 was supported by all, including all political parties. Therefore, our part remains. We must continue to make Johannesburg a world-class African city of the future. Our city must remain vibrant, equitable, and it must be strengthened through diversity. Fellow residents of Johannesburg, I think it is okay to continue where we left off. Collectively, we started implementing our energy sustainability strategy that tried to ensure the delivery of conventional power and integrate new distributed energies. We believe that these positive steps will continue to be supported and give the city the ability to generate energy. We agreed, of course, to keep the city clean. This meant making city functional by keeping lights on, improving uninterrupted mobility, and protecting the environment by implementing programs that focus on litter picking, clearing illegal dumping, grass cutting, recycling program, and wetland maintenance and pollution prevention. Madam Speaker, to the administration, Council entrusted with a fully funded integrated development plan worth 83.1 billion. Your task is simple, and please do not fail us. We want to see a better Johannesburg. Madam Speaker, time is not our side. Time is not on our side. Consultations are currently underway, and I promise not to delay the announcement of the mayoral committee.